At the end of yesterday's PIAA District 2/4 6A District Championship softball game, it was Hazleton area celebrating their 6th straight district title. But number 6 didn't come so easy for the Lady Cougars. Early in the game, it was Williamsport who raced out to an early 2-0 lead, but the young and talented Lady Cougars showed why they're ranked number 1 in the state. In the bottom of the second, Hazleton area would take their first lead of the game when their number 9 hitter, Olivia Wolk, came up with this big hit that knocked in 2 runs.
Definitely a little bit more nerve-wracking than we had anticipated, but the girls settled in after the first couple of innings and we started hitting the ball, and we had a lot of key hits with runners on, so we tacked on insurance runs, which we need against a very good team like Williamsport.
Once the Lady Cougars settled in, it was bombs away. In the next inning, things were tied up at 3, but once again, Hazleton area would rally for a 5-3 lead. Then in the 4th inning, the Lady Cougars started to separate themselves from Williamsport by putting up 4 runs in that inning. Once again, it was Wolk with the big hit, putting this ball over the right center field wall for a home run.
I didn't think it was going over at first because I had my head down the whole time, and after I picked it up, I thought it was just going to be a pop-up, but I saw it go over. So
Olivia in the number 9 hole, she's very scary in the 9 hole, so she's got quite a few RBIs and a couple home runs, so she's not to take lightly.
Aside from the big hits, Wolk was also great behind the plate, throwing out 2 base runners trying to steal, which was a big pick-me-up for Lady Cougars pitcher Erica Book.
Not gonna lie, I came out and I was a little rough today, and but as usual, my girls had my back and they picked me up. I had no worries. It wasn't my best debut, but definitely my girls had my back and we pulled it through, and a W is a W.
And what's it like having that defense behind you? Got to make you feel pretty safe on the mound there, right?
It definitely does. I always say it's the 8 behind me that do all the work. I just throw the ball over the plate.
This game was definitely closer than the Lady Cougars would have liked, but at the end of the day, they would hold off Williamsport for a 10-6 victory. Following another district championship, the Lady Cougars will now try to make a run towards a 2nd straight state title game. Last season, the Lady Cougars made it to the state title game, but they had to settle for the silver medal. And now this year's team plans to get a second crack at trying to win the school's first team state championship.
That's been our secret goal the whole time. We've never really said it, but we're ready, we're practicing, and we're ready to be back there at Penn State.
It sure is the goal, but we don't talk about it much. But these seniors, the last couple years when they were sophomores, we went to the semis, and then last year, of course, the finals. So this year, they're in there trying to finish the job and finish what they've started. So we're just going to take one game at a time and do the best we can.
That run towards a 2nd straight state championship game will begin on Monday, June 4th against the number 4 seed from District 1 at a site and time to be determined. Reporting for SSPTV Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.